Next logical fallacy combination. And these are combinations of logically fallaciously formed arguments that have unsound logic and when they're combined together. So I gave you these individually, now we're doing it in combinations. Next one is a combination of the bandwagon fallacy and the circular reasoning fallacy. What is the bandwagon? Bandwagon, also known as the appeal to popularity, which is when someone assumes or presumes that something must be true simply because a whole lot of people also believe the exact same thing. This can sometimes be a good reason to believe something, such as everybody standing on the corner at a red light because there's a bunch of cars coming. You probably shouldn't just walk out there just to go against the grain. You might get hit by a car. But also can be wrong, just because everybody did one thing, as your parents used to say back in the day, if everybody jumped off the roof, would you jump off the roof too? You know that even though everybody's doing it, it's probably a stupid idea because look at what's happening when they hit the ground. So bandwagon fallacies you got to be very careful of. Do not agree with anything just because a bunch of people do. Then circular reasoning is when this thing is true because it's true. So basically you're using the point to make the point. So you're not actually backing up your argument with anything. Be careful of this. People use these all the time. So true because many agree, justifying with the same belief. For example, if somebody says everybody knows that Hunt's ketchup is the best ketchup, therefore that's the reason why it's the best ketchup. Everyone knows that LeBron is the best player of all time, therefore LeBron must be the best player of all time. This is a bandwagon fallacy. Everybody said it as if that means it cannot be argued with because quote unquote everybody, whoever that is, all agree with something. And then saying because everybody agrees with something and we've all decided it, then there is no argument. I don't even need to justify it. We should all believe it simply because everybody else already believes it. We believe it, therefore we believe it. We're always going to keep believing this because we've already believed it up until this point. So this is a reason without a reason. And if you can't break it down and explain to people that they're using circular reasoning and point out the flaws in their logic, then they will probably just go on believing what they want to believe, maybe stupidly. Maybe they end up believing the right thing, but for the wrong reason. So you need to be careful of people using this on you because people often use this to convince you to go along with them, not really to argue against them or argue against you. They use it to get you to agree with them and go along with what they're saying and not push back on their falsely formed premise. You want to get better at your communication skills. Have me as your direct coach where we will not only get better at how you make your arguments, but also pointing out the nonsense that other people may throw at you in an argument to make sure you don't get lost in the sauce of logical fallacies because there are lots of them. Workonyourgameuniversity.com.